A single lion can kill an animal weighing over 1,000 pounds. It is a creature of immense power and brutal efficiency. Its roar can be heard from 5 miles away, a declaration of dominance over the vast African savanna. Many call the lion the king of this realm. Yet, even kings can be brought low. In the wild, victory is not always won by the strongest or the biggest. Sometimes, a smaller, slower creature can inflict a world of pain. A single encounter with an African crested porcupine can leave a lion humbled, starving, fighting for its very life. This is the story of how a small rodent, armed with thousands of sharp spines, can defeat the mighty lion. A tale not of raw strength, but of brilliant biological design and unforgiving physics. The African crested porcupine is a master of passive defense. It is not built for speed or for a direct fight. Instead, its body is a living fortress. An adult can possess up to 30,000 quills, covering its back, its sides, and its tail. These are not ordinary hairs. They are modified hairs made of keratin, the same tough protein in our nails and hair. Quills vary in length and thickness, with the longest and most robust along the back and rump. Each defensive quill is incredibly sharp at the tip, able to puncture with minimal effort. More importantly, the tip is covered in microscopic backward-facing barbs. Like a fishhook, they slip in but resist the pull back. And because quills are loosely attached, contact transfers dozens at once. A direct, punishing delivery. It begins with pressure, force applied over a tiny area. A lion's paw spreads force wide. A quill concentrates it to a microscopic point. Immense local pressure lets the quill pierce thick hide with surprising ease, just as a needle can pierce skin where a flat finger cannot. Once inside, microscopic barbs catch on muscle and connective tissue. They act like a one-way ratchet, preventing the quill from sliding out. Studies show far more force is required to pull a barbed quill out than to push it in. Struggling only drives barbs deeper, tearing tissue and amplifying pain. Quills can break beneath the skin, leaving lethal barbed fragments behind. Fragments may migrate through tissue, causing chronic pain, inflammation, and deep damage. Quills are stiff enough to puncture, yet flexible enough to resist shattering on impact. It is natural engineering that uses a predator's own strength against itself, a defense both painful and profoundly difficult to overcome. A porcupine's defense is also behavioral, designed to deter, to warn, and only then to punish. Hollow-tail quills create a distinct rattle, a clear signal to back away. It presents the densest, most dangerous array of spines and keeps its head protected. Predators seek the head or throat. The porcupine denies that opportunity. If warnings fail, the signature move, the backward charge. The impact transfers dozens of barbed quills in an instant. Quills are loosely rooted, detaching under force and lodging in the attacker. The porcupine simply leaves. The predator is left with the consequences. All of this is instinctive, perfected over millions of years of evolution. It avoids chases or wrestling. One decisive move, then retreat. Efficiency and calculation let the porcupine survive giants. A perfect defense, eloquently delivered. Imagine a young, inexperienced lion on a nighttime hunt. It is part of a pride, but curiosity and hunger override caution. It spots a slow, shuffling form, a porcupine. To the young lion, it looks like an easy meal. But the porcupine detects danger and begins its defense. Instinct pulls one way, hunger the other. No opening appears, only a wall of spines. Frustration sparks an exploratory bite, or a swat. This is the moment of miscalculation. Dozens of needle-sharp points drive into the sensitive nose, the tongue, and the soft pads of the paw. Pain is immediate and intense. Shaking only drives the barbs deeper. Some quills snap, leaving barbed tips buried. A backward dash plants even more quills into leg and flank. The porcupine vanishes. The hunt is over. The lesson begins. Even the pride cannot extract the barbed quills. The pain is only the beginning. The true danger is infection. Bacteria from the soil, the quill itself, and the lion's mouth invade deep wounds. Barbs and fragments create constant irritation, a breeding ground for microbes. Swelling, redness, pus, and abscess forms. Fever rises. The body now fights injury and infection together. On the savanna, there are no antibiotics, no surgery. Jaw and mouth wounds make eating excruciating. Unable to chew or swallow, the lion begins to starve. Quills in the paw make every step agony. A lion that cannot run cannot hunt, a liability to the pride. Isolation follows. Weakness deepens. Death rarely comes quickly. Starvation and infection do the work. The porcupine does not need to kill. The environment will finish what the quills began. Lions are social. Teamwork underpins their success. Taking down buffalo or giraffe requires multiple hunters. When one is incapacitated, success rates fall and hunger rises. Stress can spark aggression toward the injured lion. A dominant male with a face full of quills cannot eat or fight properly. Weakness invites rivals. A reign can end, indirectly, because of quills. Opportunists watch. Hyenas will trail the weakened. They will steal kills, even attack if the moment is right. Even wild dogs may harry a lone, injured lion. Thus, one porcupine encounter can ripple through the predator hierarchy, an unwitting kingmaker, altering who rules and who yields, all without landing a single killing blow. Zoom in, keratin arranged as a dense shell around a spongy core, strong yet light. Barbs are flattened, overlapping scales with backward edges. They lie flat on entry, lift on pull, needing multiples of force to remove, tearing tissue. Engineers mimic this design in medical needles and adhesives. Power is not absolute. Even the apex must respect perfect defense. For every offense, evolution crafts a counter. The savanna is no monarchy. It is a negotiation of strengths. Predators learn. Some meals are not worth the risk. The king may wear a crown of claws and teeth, but must bow to 30,000 quills. That is the humbling truth of the wild.